now that we've talked about what it all means, now we've talked about the media freaking out, now we've celebrated a little bit, I do have to get to a few of the TikToks. Some libs last night, we want to be gracious in our victory, and some libs last night, though, they took to TikTok and they allowed their passions to run away with them, and we'll just observe that. We're going to take that in and digest it a little bit, starting with a young man, a young Democrat operative who has been truly shameless in his hackery and irrational promotion of Democrat candidates. Harry Sisson, take it away.
So the election between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris has not been called yet. We do not know who the winner is, but it is pointing in one direction. And it's not final, but I just wanted to say that America failed women tonight, primarily. Trump has insulted women, berated them, has been found liable in court for assaulting a woman, and he took women's reproductive rights away. And instead of standing up to that, people voted for it. And we failed our daughters, our mothers, our sisters, our wives tonight. America failed them. We failed them. It is unfortunately the reality of the situation. So I'm sorry to everybody out there who will be impacted by what may come.
How about that? America failed women. A lot of women voted for Trump, didn't they? He won the popular vote. He won a lot of women. That's weird, but we failed women because Monsieur Sisson says we voted for a guy who, broadly speaking, thinks it's bad for mothers to murder their children. So that's how we failed women. It says we failed our daughters. Right now, go to pdsdebt.com/Knowles. Last year, half of American consumers took on debt to pay for the holidays. This year could be you. With the state of our economy right now, it's never too early to start planning to get out of debt. That is why I want to tell you about my friends at PDS Debt, who can help with a personalized solution just for you. If you're making payments every month on your debt and your balances are not going down, PDS has solutions for you. They have customized options for anyone struggling with credit cards, personal loans, collections, or medical bills. PDS Debt strives to understand your specific scenario and can help provide alternative solutions to becoming debt-free. Everyone with $10,000 or more in eligible debt qualifies. There is no minimum credit score required. Yes, bad and fair credit is accepted. You can save more while paying off your debt in a fraction of the time. I've seen how debt can affect families, especially during challenging economic times like this. That is why I trust PDS Debt to help my listeners find their path to financial freedom. Start planning today. Get a free debt analysis right now at pdsdebt.com/Knowles. pdsdebt.com/Knowles. It only takes 30 seconds. pdsdebt.com/Knowles. pdsdebt.com/Knowles. Did we? I don't know. It seems like we protected our daughters. We protected our women. We protected America. Pour Mr. Sisson. Qu'est-ce que c'est que cette histoire? C'est la vie, mon ami. Next one.
When I look at her in her face and when she was talking to me, I really felt like she was very genuine. I felt like she was not playing games. And she had 100 days to do all of this. And she woke this nation up. She woke this nation up. I feel like there was a lot of things that went wrong. I feel like last year they kept her too much in the background. And a lot of people were asking, but what was Harris doing? What was Harris doing? And I know for a fact that she just didn't have much power last year. I feel like they kept her a lot in the background last year. And I feel like they put her in a position this year to practically save the day. And she did a lot. Academics are the Trump record. Academics is crazy. And I'm proud of her, and I hope that she's proud of herself. No matter what happens tonight, this is gonna be like one of the most unforgettable elections And I love her. And I don't say I love a lot of people.
Okay. Still more coherent than any speech Kamala's ever given. What is the point that Ms. B is making here? She says, well, last year, the White House kept Kamala in the background. They didn't put her front and center all that much. And that is true. Cardi B is making a good point here. Is it possible that they did that for a reason? Because we now have more data points. This year, they did put Kamala front and center. And every time they did that, she became even less popular. So every time she would do an interview, before she did the interviews in her campaign, her poll numbers were okay. Then she started doing interviews and just presenting herself to the American people, and her numbers collapsed. So in a way, it would seem that what Cardi B is complaining about, the White House hiding Kamala in the back, that was probably the smart strategy. And actually, had they just hid her in the back forever, and if they just left Biden as the nominee, I'm not saying they would have beaten Trump, they probably wouldn't have, but they would have done much better. Seems to me Kamala was the problem. Next one.
We may not have rights tomorrow.
Yo, I'm scared to go to sleep. I might wake up a mother slave.
Anyone else having a meltdown? I don't know how to do this. Right now, I'm just not. I can't deal with it right now. I am 48 years old and I have never experienced anything like this and never thought I would in this country. No, wait. I'm so stressed. I don't know how to handle this. I don't know how to get through the next couple days.
Wow, this really raises a lot of serious questions for me. Like, who should we deport first? No, I'm joking. That woman, the 48-year-old woman, actually stirs sympathy in me because she said her age. Had she said, I'm 18 and I'm screaming and I'm crying because Kamala should have won and the mango Mussolini is going to destroy the bar, I'd say, like, all right, little girl, you don't know anything. But this woman's 48 years old and she says she doesn't know how to cope with a Republican winning political office. That is really sad. That's really sad. This woman, something's gone wrong in this woman's life. The face tattoo is generally not an indication of great things. Again, not. So we love our people in the face tattoo community who vote for Republicans, but it's probably an indication that something's going a little bit wrong in life. And if you're 48 years old and you don't know how to process this, and you're this fragile and broken, that's a pity. That's a pity. And something that President Trump is going to focus on is making life better for those people. Because when you look at, actually, it looks like even single women or younger women were trending a little bit more Republican than last time here. But married women are more likely to vote Republican than single women. And so there are two ways to fix that. If you're a Republican, you can either reach out to single women and try to, change your message to appeal to single women, or you can encourage people to get married. Not only for opportunistic political reasons, but because marriage is good. It's good for people to get married. And the more people get married, the more conservative society is going to be. And the more you encourage normal behaviors and you discourage things like vice and selfishness and self-harm, and the more you will actually just get a more the people will become more conservative. You'll get a more conservative society. And so that's what we're going to do. And some of those people who are crying, they will still cry in 2028 and 2032 and whenever else we win elections. But for some of those people, they might find that their life actually improves under Trump, and they might even change the way they view politics. That was a great clip. Now hold up, ring the bell, subscribe to the Michael Knowles YouTube channel, and we will see you next time.